guys, welcome back to another episode of Imperial Diecast. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a luxury sedan from the 1970s that some of us didn't even know existed. And it is the Opel Senator, and it's made by the company Whitebox, and this is in 1/24 scale. Which is an interesting scale for luxury sedans because there really aren't a lot of four-door cars made in this scale. Usually it's like muscle cars and coupes. So this is definitely going to be an interesting model. Now, as you can see on the bottom right, it says Opel Senator A1. And the reason for that is because they also made a Senator A2, which is the facelift version, and then they made the Senator B, which is the successor. Now, this is actually the first Opel that I have in my entire model car collection. That's how uninterested I was in this car make. But I recently came across Whitebox's 1/24 Opel collection, and they've actually made some decent models like the Commodore or the Diplomat that, at least in terms of exterior quality, could give Franklin and Danbury Mint a run for their money. Now, I might get the Commodore or the Diplomat in the future, but for now, I thought I would start by getting this Senator A1, which was heavily discounted over at modelcarworld.com from its MSRP of around 24 euros, first down to 16 euros, and then further reduced to 12. So I had to get it, especially because it's a four-door sedan, which are kind of rare in 1/24 compared to 1/18. The Opel Senator is a full-size sedan, which I would consider Opel's answer to the Mercedes W123 E-Class and BMW's E28 5 Series of the time. Now, this particular model is the Senator A, which was made from 1978 to 1986, split into the pre-facelift A1 and the facelifted A2. And its successor, the Senator B, was made from 1987 to 1993. In the United Kingdom, the Opel Senator was known as the Vauxhall Royale. I think this is the only color that Whitebox made this sedan in, and its only opening features are the front doors. But we'll start the review by taking a look at the front. So here at the front of the Opel Senator A1, you can see that its front grille is very 70s themed. I mean, this sort of egg crate kind of shape. But what's nice about it is that every single slat and every single strut is made out of chrome instead of just silver paint. So that's really nice. And the headlights are also done very nicely because they don't have any pegs on them, and you can also see that they have a headlamp cover texture. We get orange indicators, a chrome front bumper, which even has a rubber fitting indicated by the black paint. And then, of course, we've got the license plate, which just says Senator. Moving further up, we've got these windshield wipers here. They're made out of plastic and black. And then we have this windshield wiper fluid drain, I think. We even have like the two washer nozzles. We even got like a vent on the dashboard up here. The chrome around the windshield, however, is just silver paint instead of being actual chrome. We get black mirrors, which unfortunately only have some silver paint and not actual reflectors. But yeah. Now, the engine of this car is, as is indicated on the trunk lid, a 3.0E, which is a naturally aspirated engine and had 178 horsepower. Moving on to the side, you can see that this car definitely looks unique in the sense that it has those Opel wheels with the 5-spoke rims and the Opel symbols on them, which we'll take a closer look at in a second. We also get this black trim here that runs from the front all the way to the back of the car, in line with the bumpers. And then we have chrome door handles, and I think we even have like a little door lock here. So moving on to the wheels. You can see that we also get brake discs on this model. However, they do not roll with the wheels and there are no brake calipers, but they do have some texture on them, as you can see as I move the spokes here. Now it says CD right here, and I'm not sure what it means. So if you know the meaning, let me know in the comments. And taking a look at the back of the car, you can see that the back also looks very nice. We've got the Opel logo here at the back as well, and it is a three-dimensional logo that is part of the car body. Got the Senator license plate, and to the top right there is a small silver trunk lock. It says Senator 3.0E on the trunk lid. And if you look at the taillights, they are also done very nicely. In fact, there is no peg to be seen, so that is really exceptionally high quality here for a 1/24 scale. And every single one of these 6-segmented taillights is like not only segmented and separate from the other ones, but if you look at the texture, you can also see that some of them have like horizontal lines and some of them have like dots on the glass cover or whatever it is. So it's just great. And we have the exhaust here at the back, which looks a bit big. I'm not sure exactly why it's that kind of turbo, sort of race exhaust kind of thing. I don't know. I thought it would be smaller. Now, if the exterior details of this model didn't impress you, wait till you see the interior, because that's really what I bought this car for. So we'll start off with the passenger side, and let's first take a look at the door card first. So you can see that this is also done very nicely. We've got like an orange sort of wood veneer type of decoration there with silver door handles, and then there's also like something else here in silver. We've got the storage bins down there, raised windows obviously. And now if we take a look at the interior, you can see that we have a glove compartment, and next to it we have the air vent, which is also nicely textured. And if you look at the center console, there's actually a lot of buttons here. They aren't labeled or anything, but they are nicely cast. You can see that we've got the center air vent there, and underneath we have like what looks like a cassette player, some more buttons, and some knobs and stuff like that. And then in the middle there we have a 3-speed automatic, parking brake, and of course we have the rearview mirror up there, but no headliner. Now let's take a look at the seats. The seats are in beige, so that's nice. They've got a good texture on them, like a little bit of side bolstering. You can see that right here in the center console, or like the space in between, there's like a little bit of a tray there, and the belt buckles. And here at the back, looks pretty comfy as well. No center armrest, so 3 people can sit at the back. Got headrests. So yeah. Taking a look at the driver's side, you can see that we have the Opel steering wheel. This is of course a sort of 2-spoke or 4-spoke, if you will, steering wheel, very typical of the 1970s and early 80s. The instrument binnacle is very rectangular, also sort of late 70s kind of design. And you can see that we even have the gauges right there. Let's see if I can zoom into them. Yeah, I mean, this is quite readable. Speedometer and rev meter. Some more buttons down here, and of course we have the turn signal stalk, more air vents, and down there we have the floor pedals, which are painted in the same color as the dashboard, so that is not very realistic. Apart from that though, it's just a very detailed interior for 1/24 scale sedans, and that's what makes it so collectible, I'd say. And taking a look at the bottom of the car, you can see that it says right here, if I can get this to zoom in, 1/24 Opel Senator. Don't have much detail. But we do have a little bit of a rear differential right there. Gas tank, I think. Muffler. Exhaust system is only partially painted. But yeah. So overall, I'd say that this is definitely a nicely colored and pretty detailed sedan from the late 1970s and early 1980s. Sort of an oddball in your collection. I definitely appreciate 124 scale sedans, and I think this looks good next to any other four-door car. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the first Opel on my Diecast car collection, and I'll see you in the next episode. So take care, have a wonderful day, and this is Imperial Diecast signing out.